And so it is, beloved souls of earth. It is once again our pleasure to be before you. Dear ones, we come from planetary systems far and wide to be with you. We come in love and grace, and we bestow upon you our deep reverence for your willingness to be here, and your stamina in holding the faith through these greatest times upon your planet. Dear ones, the earth has made her leap closer to the light, and much of humanity has as well. It is not a majority, but there are many. There are those who are knowing they are different, but not sure how to label it. There are others who know they must stand up for what they feel is right, for the sake of all humanity and for Gaia. And there are those who do their work just by being here and holding the light. Each of you have your role to play, and there is wisdom in knowing what your role is. For example, if you are one who anchors the light, as this channel does, then it does not make sense to be out in the streets protesting. It is a different role and requires a different energy. So in knowing what your natural inclination is, and in allowing it to be expressed, you are more able to serve yourself as you serve the light. There's no sense trying to be a butterfly when you're a ladybug. It simply wouldn't work. And in nature, there is no such misunderstanding. A butterfly simply does what a butterfly does, and a ladybug does what a ladybug does. This is a good example of what we are speaking of here. To be just who you are is of the greatest service to the light at this time. However, it is not as simple as it sounds. Many of you have taken on false roles and false expectations of yourselves and false perspectives of purpose. Therefore, many of you do not really know what your natural role would be. This is why we are always speaking of the inner transformation and awareness. It is from this knowing of yourself that you are able to then, for one, accept yourself just as you are, and secondly, also not compare yourself to others and think you should be doing what others are doing when it would be out of alignment with who you are. So, dear ones, give this some consideration as you begin this very significant week in this year of 2020. As if it could get any more dramatic, it has. For indeed, there is much happening on your planet that stirs things up even more. And so, remember to hold faith in the light and don't believe everything you see. We will leave you with that, dear ones, in loving grace for all that you are.